Good afternoon, everybody. I know this is a surprise. I'm here and it's like, what are you doing now? I don't know what I'm doing, but anyways, I'm doing. I just thought I'd just pop on because right now I am on my this is my original farm. I just want to let you know this is my original farm, and I'm going to show you what I did in 2 days. My farm, by the way, is level now 170, and I think it was 166, 67, give or take a few. Um, and I wanted to kind of show you what I did to this farm, and I wish I did it, but um, basically what I did was I wiped this farm. I wiped it and started all over again. And pretty much when I did do that, um, you have a blank screen. It's like when you're drawing and it's a blank screen. Well, this is what I did. And basically, what I did was just because I'm not on my Larry's farm. No, I'm not. Like I said, I'm on my original farm. But I wanted to give those that have your farms, and I know you're struggling. I know you're struggling to get diamonds. I know some of you are struggling to get the ribbons. And, so this farm here, which was, like I said, was this was the original farm I played on from like day one. And so what I did was I recycled it, and I thought to myself, what can I do that to try to help myself. Now, mind you, anything that I did on Larry's farm does not transfer over to this farm. So except favor and obviously your level. But it doesn't carry over anything else. Nope. You don't have the same amount of gold. You do not have the same amount of diamonds or metals that you might have had, like you might have, like, say, for example, on Larry's farm, because I do have a lot on Larry's farm. So what I decided to do was, because obviously this is not open, and I just opened one and then I went broke again. But what I did was, this time around, I set up the trees this way. Okay, so my trees will go from, left to right all the way down to here, and I'm going to put some more trees in this little area here. And bear in mind, again, because, it was just kind of the smartest thing to do, I put a bunch of apples up here. Not a lot, but just a bunch. And then I did the 2 spice trees, and I'll show you which ones they are. Now, the workers now are 18 by 18, so which means these workers are here, and they're covering 18, whatever is within that line for them, their line of sight for 18. And then, of course, then I did my pears, lemons, which well, for me anyway, you use those a lot on your factories. So this is how I lined them up. And then I did the peanuts, and then again, more little spice trees down below. And let me tell you, I did this in 2 days. Now, the thing is, he's my little mini fish farm, and you're wondering, well, why do you got those spaces here? Because these are 3 spaces that are missing fish. Okay? But the rest is all good to go. And I have 72 fish, not the 99, not 72. Okay? Because this is a low-leveled farm. And I hope some of you can relate to that and understand what I'm trying to show you when it comes to, because I do see people a lot. They're still, at under level 200, and they're still struggling. They still need to get those metals. They still need to get those diamonds, and they still need to open up their farm, and they need to, to open up other things to get what they need. So this is what I did. All of these animals that you see here, okay, are 99. 99 horses and 99 donkeys. And that's where I put all of my animals down here. And then, of course, here, by the way, I don't have the Mars flower. So these are my poinsettias, and it's just a matter of leveling these up and the farm. Okay, so and then here I go with these here. These are all my flowers, and more flowers, and where I know I had more. Okay, more flowers, and that's that. Oh, and by the way, I just want to give you a heads up. You know that cherry tree? What I did was, because these are all 18 by 18, right within this area. This is all 18. Well, actually, it's a little, no, it's exactly 18 by 18. And the reason for that is, yep, I have my little rabbits that give me diamonds. So if you can get somebody to get you diamonds, put in that little thing. There's 325 of these little rabbits right there. And then I went and obviously had some berry trees. Lemons, we need a lot, but I have a worker doing my lemons. And then again, I got more berry trees. And down here, I've got the new flower, which is kind of an old flower. But I finally, kind of got some of them open, not all of them. So I'm really packing up this farm with everything that I can possibly put on there. Okay? And I'm trying to kind of give it some kind of order. But anyways, I'm going to go out of this. And, this is another thing. I don't dare want to prestige anything because look at that, I'm up to 6,000. I had over 50,000 of diamonds, by the way, until I went over there and opened that stupid wall of the platform. And anyway, but this guy here, I feed him, and when he's ready to harvest, most of the time the other rabbits are ready to harvest, which they're not. And I do not plant any type of lettuce, absolutely do not, because these trees here, I did have a guy working on them at first, and I just put them here, and then I harvest them when I have to, because the only thing that you're going to need this lettuce for is for your cows. That's it. And these lettuce trees right now, I can get that lettuce pretty full easily. So rather than me plant it, unless it's a quest, then I'm not going to plant anything that says it's like a lettuce product. Now here's my factories right here, and they're low level, except this one. This one's level 100. But now I'm going to show you something. I do have milk a little bit, like 2,000. I am so spoiled by having a bazillions milk or whatever for cheese. But let me show you something. These help us generate a lot of what we need. But bear in mind, this is a level 100 cheese factory. So I'm going to put that in there, and it takes 40. This one here is still, waiting. These are my flowers, and by the way, nope, this one's a level 10. So it's not going to take a lot of flower stuff, as you can see. See? Okay. Now, this one here is a level 100. Here's the difference. It's got 4 more good to go, but I'm going to put flower stuff in there. See, now, if I waited the full amount of time, I'll see, isn't that amazing that I have apples and pears full all the time? Yeah. I could probably put another, 2 factories for the jam stalls. And I might do it later on, but right now I'm going to focus on what I need and go that route. Oops, I'm going to put more lemons. Look at that. And that lemon factory is what? Level 100. So here's where you got to really kind of watch yourself. These things are cool. I like these. You get 25 diamonds. Woohoo. And here again, this is a level 94 wine factory or juice factory, but it's, the wine for the grapes. So I will tell you, I would not, unless, you're going to have a bazillion grapes. Personally, have like maybe, 2 or 3 grapes. And especially if you're just starting out, don't kill yourself and go and, put a bunch of factories, because you don't. Especially at the level of under 200 level. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, so here's the thing that I'm going to tell you to do or suggest. Keep trying, like with your houses, keep trying to make stuff. Because number one, you do get diamonds. And number two, I mean, it's there and you need it and it helps. And I'm going to show you something. Now, this one here is level 25. Just for giggles and laughs, what I did was on my other farm was I officially made it level 100. These here, the creme caramel. And what I did was I prestiged it, because this is basically the only thing I make, unless it's a quest, item. But this is the only thing I make. So that's what I do. That's my process. And I was kind of surprised. And here's another one with the pig. The only thing that the pig uses is just your mushrooms. Okay? So that's the biggie, the big secret. And I'm only going to go in these houses and just, play the music. And I think I have 2 more that I'm not done with. Okay, see? And this thing levels up pretty good. I think it's like every 4th time, pretty sure it is, it levels up. So I know it's going to take a little while for you guys to get it to 100 in case you want to prestige it. If you don't worry about it. Just, set it and forget it. But, and I know a lot of us do, we forget what we need to, like we forget that we got stuff going on in the house and, things like that. But I'm trying to just like, okay, yeah. Like the pigs, what do they take? Mushrooms. So, which is great. So let's go and move it along over to, oops, nope, sorry, wrong room. I don't have a lot of furniture in here. You know why? Because it's like, I'm trying to, I just want to get it set up. That way I don't have to worry about it later. I just want to do the food stuff and move on. I'm still working on one of my flowers. I have to do my flowers, yeah. Okay. The other issue, you're going to love this. It's kind of like, it's like a little pet peeve. All right, I'm going to go down to number 7. Oh, no, actually, let's start at number 2. Number 2 is going to give us the red flowers. And I'm going to get these out of the way because these are new. These are the newest, the hydrangeas. So what I've decided to do is, I'm trying to get these ones so I can get them leveled up. And I don't care. I'm going to utilize as much space as I can in this game. But I will tell you this in 2 days, because I know I'm going to have a full inventory list down below, as you can see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and wipe out the crops when it comes to event time, and I'm going to wipe out the crops here, and then I'll leave it open for you guys if you're interested, to come in if you need to get what we're planting. I know they're going to be pumpkins, so I will have either or farm on, and yes, they both will have what you guys need as far as that's concerned, is for event items. Let's go do the mine for a moment. It's something that I think you should know, and it is kind of important. And because I know some of you is like, oh my God, the mine. Oh, please don't kill me with this. Okay, these things here, you see the mine? This gives me 2 of the blue mushrooms, which, by the way, later on you will need. So do yourself a favor. If you have even if you have your second place open, if you have a mine, put those blue mushrooms in there. The only one mushroom you really have to worry about is the white one. That one opens up everything, and you're going to have to keep that one open for a long time. Oh, God, for a long time. I learned my lesson the hard way. And I like this new feature in the mine, by the way. I'll show you that in a second. Now, see, down here, like it says, I have 9 pulls for the white mushrooms. And I believe you have to have this mushroom at least up to level 24 or 25. I will show you, I think. But I try to keep this in check. Don't sell those blue mushrooms. Whatever you do, don't sell them unless you're using it to level something up. Because believe you me, you will be needing those later. Now, I'm going to do something on purpose just to show you something, because maybe some of you don't know, and you're like, oh, what the heck is that? Okay, actually, all right, let me show you something. Okay, let's say you're done, right? Let's just say, oh, okay, I finished it, because, let's say you open up the whole entire place. This I love. You see that? Okay. Now, what this map is showing is you have all these things readily available. Even if you have one, guess what? That one thing that you missed and you went through this entire thing, okay, it's going to show up. Okay? And it even shows you what kind of mushrooms you have, if you notice. Like these are the blue ones, and these are the white ones. Okay? But now, I already know, and see, notice the difference. Hopefully you can see the difference in the color. See, these are dark. So which means you completely cleared out that area. You cleared out this area. But now here's the area that we're going to next. Okay? So what you're looking at is like, what kind of gems. It doesn't say specifically, but what it is. But it shows you the type of mushrooms you have in there. Okay? So, and that's why I'm saying, hopefully, come on, I want to get a 1. No, there's no 1s. Okay. I won't do that. But from what I see is that those white mushrooms have to be, I think it's 24 or 25. I'm not exactly sure, but, it's there. So here we go. I'm going to just finish these off. Because like I said, I know I was guilty of that. I mean, I really didn't even want to put the mine down. But you know what? I figured, oh, what the heck? You know what I mean? I did it. Because guess what? You're going to need those blue mushrooms. Oh, and you're going to need the other mushrooms too. Cold and flu season is going to be coming up soon. Okay, so now the new thing was press Y. If you didn't see that, I'll show you. Okay, we're all done in here. But now, like I said, this is the new map that shows you, where you're at, and where you're going, and what you're doing. But the thing is, like I said, if you hit Y, it's just going to take you back to your farm. Which is great. So now we did. Oh, no. Okay. This is the next. I'm still waiting for that thing. I probably missed it like a bazillion times. Okay. This is the next flower. Hopefully. Because what I'm trying to do is if I can get these, obviously up, leveled up, I'll get the next one and the next one. That's the goal of that one. So, but I kind of sort of, I didn't get tired, but I kind of sort of did. I wanted to show you, and let you guys know that I know some of you are like struggling and no one comes to see your farm. And I totally get that. I really do. And, but, I think sometimes the reason why that, we don't get visited is because you're not a 500 plus farm. And I think that's it. Because people want to get favor, they want to get XP, whatever they're looking for, that's what they're looking for. And that's fine. I get it. I understand. I want to get these quested items, which is over here. The only thing I struggle with right now, too, is running out of gas. I try not to. See, these rabbits should be, 50 seconds. Yay me. And I'll show you a little something that I do. See, like, I can have 130 favor if I want. And I know that if I went to another farm, there's a couple I know that have the lettuce. Or, it's not just lettuce, by the way. You can get favor pretty fast doing lettuce, corn, anything low-level crop. Okay? And I think I've said this before. I've done, let me see. I've been to farms where I'll do the crops and things like that, but basically, what do they ask me for? Okay. And basically what I do is, when I see people trying to get, their, get XP, I understand that. But I usually hit up these farms just to get favor. So basically what I do is to get favor, I will turn around and I will go and go to where, if I see they have crops, especially like the low level ones, I will go there. I don't care. Now, I got to go into town and turn in some of that. Yep. Now, see, they just filled me up with, I got to pay my little workers because, otherwise I'm doomed. They'll quit the job. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to go over and turn in some here. And as I said, you guys want to get some ribbons. There you go. Okay. And he ran out. Well, no, he didn't. I could sell some juice a little bit. Okay. I will not touch those cupcakes because these people that are walking around will want cupcakes or something that, this guy here, he will, you can sell him your eggs if you feel like it, which I do. This helps you get diamonds. This guy here, he will take this here and you get more diamonds. And this is something I have to tell you. If you, because as you gradually move along, okay, in your farm, you really want to keep that upgraded as much as possible. Because in the long run, if you have like a lot of animals that give you the wool, trust you me, it's that will be your lifesaver by leveling up it. You're not going to take a loss. And I'm just selling all these things. See, he gives me diamonds. Some of them give you ribbons, pens, and sometimes they sell stuff that you're not making. Now, where is the other 2 or 3? Here we go. We gotta find him. I don't put the bus stops in because this is such a small area. I'm not gonna waste anything to put a bus stop in. If you're wondering what those are and what they're for. I mean, it's like whatever floats your boat. If you want to have a bus stop in your place, by all means, go have at it. God bless you. Yeah, Blake. Wow, 318. Wow. Yeah, see, I think that's a big problem for a lot of people. And, I have a few farms that I go to based on I know them. But and the other thing is too is if they're not online, if I find that they're not online, I don't think I can show you my favorites. Oh yes, I can. Like I'll show you my favorites right now. Oh, okay, let me just do it this way. Yeah, I can show you my favorites. See, for example, Join Farm, right? Now, here we go. We know that this person here, level 42, it's a low-level farm. This person here is level 531. But you got to look and see custom. So they have, and by the word custom, if you look at this, like here, they probably have plant, okay? So a lot of these are custom farms. Ooh, look at this. I will guarantee you they have a lot of stuff. and which is great. But and yeah, I mean, I admit that I hit level 500 farms. On occasions, I do go to lower level farms. Let me see. I'm going to hit my filter all. I'm going to go to my favorites. Now, these are these are people that are in our Discord, okay? But see, there's only 4 people. What? Oh my goodness, they made level 750. God bless them. Oh my goodness, Nanora, they're from Canada. Very nice person. Beautiful farm. But if you look, now I'm not sure if these people are just, I don't know, but a lot of them were low level farms that I went to. So I feel what you're saying, when a person doesn't come and visit your farm, I totally understand. Believe you me, I've had my level 400 and something farm open with, by the way, and I have them, okay? And I've had them open to the public. I've had the Mars flowers. Yeah. I've had the Mars flowers open. And I've left my farm be public for like 2 days, 2 or 3, actually more than 3 days. And basically, I'd sit there and I go, why is nobody shows up? Nobody. Now, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go. I'm going to exit out of this for a moment. Watch this. I'm going to go to my farms, Leisure Larry's place. Let's go to land 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Watch this. Oh, I'm going to make it public again. I'm going to play. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Okay. I always do my vision. Okay, here's what's going on. Oops. This is my code. 5 David Yankee King V as in victory. Okay? And that's my code. Okay? And I've done this publicly even in like now when I'm streaming. I got a half a map that says I have all poinsettias and half are Mars and half are polar. But I don't see anybody coming. No, I don't. And my horses are ready down below, which are the 2-day thing. So, it's, I mean, no one's here. And, okay, so here's the other thing, like, okay, I have, I'll show you something else what I'm doing here. Season. I want to do it by resource. Okay. And I'm doing the same thing on the other farm, people. You know. Okay. I have my guys working on the Ceylon cinnamon tree, and also the cassia cinnamon tree. Okay? And it's already been prestiged twice, and I'm waiting to do it a 3rd time. My apples, I think, are done. Yes, they are. My apples, by the way, they give me 2 apples now. And actually, you can see, oops, you can't smell. As you can, no. Okay, when you look over here, you buy them for 100, woo-woo. Okay, and they're 4 seasons. They yield now 2 apples. Okay? And that's how that is. So I do have the tempting little things, and I want to take you to my other farm. Back here. Oh, yeah. My progress will be saved. My farms. Now this, 1. This is my main play. Okay. Oh, wait, this is not... Oh, this is my flower one. Oh, Lord, I wanted to go... Oh, I hit the wrong one. That's okay. I probably don't have enough flowers. I actually ran out of flowers over here. Oh, and I'm going to show you that big fish farm. See, I have a mini fish farm on my other one. But this is the big one. This is the main, this is my big fish farm. Right here. Okay. And what are these? Clownfish. Okay. I have 258 clownfish. Okay. So, rather than go cuckoo crazy and have 300 or 400 fish, I only have that many. And by the way, with my workers doing their thing, my fish get full pretty fast. They do. So, basically, you could get away with just doing, you could do 200 fish. Okay? But the main one, I'm going to tell you right now, you see this here? Okay. And I know I explained this before, but if you take a look here, some of these other fish, because the low-level fish will only get 9. Okay? So, to fix that problem, you got to put at least 15 of these type of fish, and I only use 1. So, and that will equal out to having these and these down. Okay? Because where you have only the 9 low-level fish, you will be your guys are going to be running out. So the type of fish that I use is, where is he? Okay, why did it? Oh, I got to make it resource. Okay. See, you only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now, you notice this one over there says 258, right? Okay, so this one here, and the reason I chose the white sardines, it's 2 seasons. Okay, you got to kind of pay attention to that a little bit. Because all of your other low ones are 2 seasons, 3, 4. But this one here I chose because it is 2 seasons, and you get 1,000 gold, but gold is gold. And that'll help you in the long run, because if you get 9 of those, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops. 11. Oh, 11. Okay, so I equaled it out to be 15 of, the low levels, 15 or whatever it is there. I don't change anything. I put an even amount of all the fish in there. That's what I go ahead and do. I want to go to my crop farm and I'm going to... Ew. Oh, my donkeys are not happy. Oh, my goodness. And I don't think I have all 6 of them either. No, I do not. Okay. My donkeys are upset. Like, oh my God, you didn't feed me. Oh, I know why. Because... Okay, I totally get that. Okay. Okay, now the donkeys is hay. I'm going to do these so that way that I know that those will be probably a way off. And I purposely blocked them because, okay, And I can even show you even on the other one that I have. I purposely block these guys off, even though they're the same, donkey. I purposely block them off so you don't get a break in them, especially if you're low on a particular thing. Okay? I purposely block them off. I will take the block off as soon as I can do them all instead of one. See, 23 hours, 23, and 23. Okay, so I'm going to have to wait on those. Oh, they don't like me, huh? And then, let me go back to this. My farms. Yeah. Okay, land 1. Oh, okay, so land 2. Okay, play. I didn't have to. I should have went to town and did that, huh? Yeah, that's what I should have done. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but I didn't. Okay, now we're at the main farm. And again, one half is my rabbits, and this half on the right side is going to be, is on my crops. What I plan on doing is, I'm probably gonna, when I do the event stuff, I'm probably gonna do it like about halfway in here. Maybe the grapes too, because, I could probably get away with doing that. As long as I have the main ones, these 3, your eggplant, your garlic, and your wheat. As long as I have these 3, I'm not going to worry about the rest, So I could fill all of this up with event items, and that's my plan. And we only got a couple of days, so, I feel pretty good about that. So now I'm going to get out of this and go to my farms and go to here. And by the way, I only have one map. So, and I have it in private mode, and the reason I have it in private mode is because I'm trying to set it up and, rather than go cuckoo crazy. But that's how I've done it. Oh. Those pears are requested. Well, we can. Pear trees, 30. God, I didn't even have to do that. That's okay. Well, they can do the rest because I'm not going to do this anymore. Because see what I'm saying? The guideline of where they're doing everything, these guys that are 18 by 18, they go a pretty far distance. So they cover quite a lot, and which I'm happy about. See, this is where it stops. But that's a good amount. I mean, when I look and see that the amount that it's covering, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 guys up there. Okay, so these workers, what they're doing is they're going from apples to spice to pear. Eventually, I'm going to leave the apples up there and the spice. I think eventually what I will do is I'm going to change some of the pears out and maybe put lemons in there. I'm not really sure. I do have my lemons in this area here. So, but, again, when people aren't visiting you, don't get discouraged. I mean, I know what it's like. You work your butt off, and no one's coming into your farm. You're like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. I think it's like I said. I think it's just a person's preference that they're going to these farms, and if they see a level 500 or 400 and up, that's where they're gonna go first. And even some farms out, I will tell you, I go to even some of the lower level farms simply because I know that they're going to have favor for me. See, yeah, I could, and again, it's your preference. It's like, well, I know people want to get their farms now up to 750. And I know that you want to be level 750. But you know what? I'm still level 423. So I take my time with my game. And, sometimes I do. I mean, I'll leave my game on for, overnight, couple days, couple times in a row. But, when I leave it on overnight, I do get visitors. So, and that's another thing, too. Depending on where you live, okay? I live on the East Coast, okay? I have my settings set to the West Coast because it's been very stable. But when I switch it back to the East Coast, I lose connection. I have lost connection, though, a few times, too, with it, with just being on all night. So, I don't know. It's kind of like check your time zone out. I mean, if you're in the East Coast, you think, oh, yeah, people from the East will come visit me. That's true. But then but when you're talking about someone that's got, let's say, 7 to 12 hours ahead of you, or 14, that's Australia, they may not come to your farm because, they're in the West. So people that are in the European countries are going to choose West as opposed to East. Sometimes they do switch it to East. I have seen that. But I guess it just depends. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I've left that poinsettia farm open for 2 days. Nobody visits. So I'm like, okay, so I guess it's because I'm not 500 plus. But, I mean, I have had the occasional visitor that will come and they're looking and they leave. And I know why, because they're looking for something that's going to give them XP. And I totally understand that. I totally get it. I'm not offended. But if you're somebody that wants, let's say, quick favor, it's going to be here. It's going to be right here in my potatoes, the corn. No, I do not have lettuce planted, but I have seen people planting lettuce on their farms because they know that gives them a person a quick favor. And and I've been on farms like that, which is great. But if you want to get quick favor, but you don't see, let's say, lettuce, then go do their corn. Anything that's in this, sort of available. Well, okay. Anything you see, like, obviously lettuce, anything you see that's low level, okay, that is going to give you quick favor. And trust you me, I have my basic four food groups down, okay? With the exception of, I have my trees here. Oh, and guess what? My bunnies are ready. Yay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak a little favor in. Oh, I always pay these guys no matter what. Oh, I can get some more favor. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to get some more favor. But you know what? To do the bunny rabbits isn't... Let me show you. I'll get these guys and then I find it funny that I can sell pears and I can sell apples and the berries on this farm. But I can't do it on the other farm. Ooh. Oh. Mm. Okay. No. I want to see what I need for my garage. Wait a minute. Let me go to the garage. Okay, oops, nope. My garage is over there. You know, it's killing me to see how they're leveling up all that stuff. It really is. Ooh. The other thing I noticed, it goes up, like just prior to, it was 57. Well, now it's 58. Now it'll be 59, right? Of course. Oh, good. I don't have eggs. So those are the only two things that I'm going to basically work on right now is the warehouse. Jeez. These guys here, you know, he's 44 and 30. Wow. To upgrade these, you know, see, again, it's a fish. But at least with these, I'm kind of happy that they didn't do it. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. I'll do it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. It's gonna kill me for doing this. Okay, right. Ooh. Eggs? Wow. I've never been this far up. Oh, wow. Aha! Hit me with the eggs. There you go. See, now, I just obviously increased the capacity for, well, at least my fruits. And I'm not going to do these special quests until I finish. Like, that's my habit. I do fresh. So now that I know that my rabbits are ready, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 8 minutes of favor. You don't need any more than that. And I have 324 rabbits. So what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to, you know, go the whole full 30 minutes. I only utilize what I need for what I'm doing. And for right now, obviously, I'm doing the rabbits. But you see, I'm getting 9 diamonds as opposed to 7 had I not picked the favor. So in their level 205, I'm telling you, when you go and when you prestige something, it's very expensive. I mean, it is. So, and I know that the other 2 things that I want to prestige are going to definitely be my spice trees. And I already checked the price. Oh my goodness, you know, it's like I need a lot. But I think before I go and prestige anything further or anything more, I'm going to open up the 3 spots that I have here. I mean, I literally depleted all my diamonds. So now, you know, I'm trying to get them back, and I'm doing it with the rabbits. I'm doing it with, you know, selling stuff. And actually, in a sense, you know, your farm, if it's like at this level, you do have an advantage of, you know, selling all your stuff. Like the peanuts, for example. I don't have those factories. And you know what? I'm not going to get them for a long time. Because they're very costly. And on my main farm, I'm on Larry's farm, I only have 2 peanut butter factories. Because I don't plan on... oh, I can go down there and do that tree, finally. I don't plan on having more than 2 peanut butter factories. Because I'm not going to plant a whole bazillion things of peanuts. I'm not going to do it. Nope, not going to happen. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. This will work. And this, by the way, will give me, of course, because I still have... See, that took me 2 minutes, okay, to do the rabbits. So if you got a little favor, remaining, by all means, because I don't, like I said, I don't use my full favor. I mean, not really, um, unless I'm, doing, I guess the poinsettias or something. But I try to save it. I really do. I try to save it for just a little bullcrap things like like what I'm doing right now, um, because it's helping me get double the amount of spice. You know, um, and I like that idea. Oh, and I'm going to show you something else that I did. Um, and it's and I kind of like the idea of doing it because it saves space, and you still get the same thing amount. Because I know some of you go, oh, I'm not going to put down 400 trees. Well, guess what? You don't have to. If you look, this tree and this tree are the same, right? Okay. So, what I started was over there where the apples is, for example. I know I have more than. Let me show you how many apples I have. For apple tree, I have 391, close to 400 apples. Okay, and I will tell you right now. I had over 2,000. I had like 2,200 apple trees, and I had my workers on them so that I could have them in prestige to get 5, and they did it, which was great. But the thing is that once it hit that prestige amount of 5, I have half that amount, kind of half that amount of trees now. And here's the reason why I did this, for 2 reasons technically. I did it for the horses because they will eat a lot of your apples, okay? Just like when the bunnies did. Well, so won't those horses. They will eat a lot of your apples. So that is why now, I'm prestiging them. But the problem is money. Oh God. Well, besides that, I don't. Let me see. Okay, so okay. See now, it's gonna hit number 2 very soon. My apple trees, and when it does, I'm gonna show you how much it costs. Oh, and it hurts. Okay. Oh, my little piggies are done over there anyway. Now I have all of these guys blocked off. And I did that for a reason, because when I did recycle my farm, I didn't have a lot of crops like you see up there now. Okay. So, oh, there it goes. Let's just go to town for a second. I'm going to show you what it costs to prestige it to level 2. Oh my God, I'm going to have a heart failure over here. Here we go. Now, I do know this, but look at that. 22 million. Okay, look at my gold. Yeah. No. So I'm gonna wait. I think my lemons. Yep, my lemons are done. That ain't so bad. My pears ain't so bad. Here we go. I'm a cheapskate. Someone said I was a cheapskate. You're damn right I am, because you know why? I chose, like apples, for example. If you choose something that's a little more higher level, oh, absolutely, it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. So no, I'm not gonna choose this one. I want to choose something that's kind of makes sense. So yeah, I can give up 500,000, 200 diamonds, and guess what? 8 ribbons. Yes. Okay. So now it's number 2. I've seen some people do bamboo. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, it's cheap. I get it. But I don't know. And the no, I'm just not gonna go broke. The one that I want to prestige, which I don't think is listed here. No, it's not. Okay. So now it won't take long for them to hit number 5, which isn't too bad. But at least now, see, it's recycling, it's restarting itself to, bottom line number 2. And it should take them probably like maybe 2 to 3 days. If I was to sit on the farm, it would take them like maybe 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 at the most. And sometimes I do that. I will be right back. I made some fresh coffee, and I gotta have a cup. So I'll be right back. Okay. And by the way, hello, lurkers. How you all doing? I hope you do come visit during our event. Anyway. Okay. So here we go. Wasn't there something up here? Yeah. And we're low on oh, I need those eggs, but I'm not going to grab them right now. And I think I did explain this to you before. Okay. If you recycle your farm, if you recycle it, okay? The first thing you want to do is you can put your animals down anytime you want, but I'm going to tell you what not to do. Don't do this. Well, this is what you should do. I'm sorry. Okay. If you notice, I have the whole thing, this fence, and it's only one diamond, and you can get those back at any time you want. Okay. So, here you go. I blocked all my chickens. I blocked all my animals off just like that. And the reason why I did that was because if you don't have the crops, or even if you have a little, you're going to go crazy. So what I did was, the reason behind this, because I know I've had some people ask me about this, what I did was I blocked them all off. Like, I just made rows with them being blocked off, basically. And if you look at the map, you can see, like, the lines. There's no... Well, I undid the rabbits, I believe. Yes, I did. I undid the rabbits. So, basically, it's just a matter of, if you look at their food, I mean, they need a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's when they go red. So, I mean, I basically just keep them like that for now until I feel comfortable that I can, maybe open a little one here. Because the thing is, with the rabbits, let me see if I can still do it. Okay, yes, I can. Okay, you see these guys? And you see these guys, right? Okay, watch this. If you notice, they're all, like, not fed, correct? Okay, check this out. I'm going to do these rabbits and then watch the next rows. Watch what happens. And like I said, I left open the bottom end of my rabbits. Okay? So watch this. Here we go. Boom. Now, if you look at these rabbits again, these ones are full. Oh my goodness. They weren't. See that? Okay. So, the reason I did that was because I opened that end is because, it feeds one, you feed them all. But don't do that unless you know for sure, like I have over 5,000. Woohoo. That's so sad. But the whole point about that is that when I've left all the rabbits open, just so, because I know, like I said, people had asked me about, well, how do you, does it feed? Yes, it does. But when you first, like if you do a recycle or, you're putting animals down, and this is another thing, when you put animals down, don't stop because you'll have a break. Not a break in the line. It kind of makes like two food spots, which is weird, and I didn't like that. So, and I have to give props to Mr. T because he did help me with, with my other farm. But, through figuring things out, why you block them off like that is because if you have enough crops to feed, let's say that one row, this is 99 animals, but let's say, for example, you decide you want to put 200 to 400 animals down, you better block them off because especially if you recycled your entire farm, you are not going to be able to feed them, especially when you don't have a lot of crops. And this is another thing. I put cheap crops down because I am putting animals down, but we're also taking a loss when, you're not feeding them, and then they're going to get all screwed up. So, yay, harlequins. Oh, nice. So I can take one of them away, which I think it's those. forget what level that rabbit has to be. 65? Come on. Oh, figures is gonna make me wait. Okay, now, the reason I put double the amount of these rabbits down. Okay, on my rabbits, I have a new rabbit, right? I have this guy. Okay? Okay, so now, whoa. Okay, so oh, well, I got 10 levels to go. Okay, to open the California rabbit, it's this one here. And what I'm doing is I've got the California, it is. It's the California rabbit. Okay, so now it's asking me to do, now it's asking me to do, and I'm not level 180 yet, but if you over here, it'll say my Alaskan rabbit has to be 60, my Flemish has to be 40, my Harlequins have to be 20. So we're pretty close to getting our Alaskan rabbits to level 60. Flemish, I'm a little, no. Okay, so now I can get rid of, what did I just do? Okay. I can get rid of these, the Netherlands, because I already have some, which is all right. I can get rid of these little guys. Let me see. Here we go. Wait. Okay. 99. Okay, now the new rabbit, which is, where is he? Right here. Harlequin. Okay, I'm putting these down. And yes, and again, these guys aren't blocked off, but I should have blocked them off. Hopefully it won't break, but we'll see. I would highly not recommend this, but I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. Now see, I'm going to go away from here. Now see, there's no break. And what it is, it's like a little line. That's why I call it a break. It's just a little line, and it's quite annoying. But they're fed, and they're full, and they're level 1. Okay. My cows, well, guess what I'm going to do for them? I'm going to wait until they're ready to be harvested. I'm not going to mess around with those. And the pigs, well, that's going to be a horse of a different color. I'm curious about something. There we go. I think, okay. Now, if you notice, again, same thing. I'm going to take the wood separator away. And all these pigs, by the way, are hungry. Okay, so now I'm going to take those away. But now I'm going to harvest the pigs. But now, if you notice, again, okay, so I'm going to harvest the pigs, at least these ones. But now we have 6 different types of pigs, right? Okay. See, now watch. They're fully fed because I opened that bottom piece. I removed that separator. So which means whatever I feed the pigs on here on the left, for example, it's going to go straight across the board. And of course, you're going to see, I have to put a lot of those eggplants in because, yep. So, I mean, when you're doing this, make sure you have an ample supply of crops that feed them. Because even though the cows are really the easiest because they just take lettuce and there is no other animal that does. But the ones that are the eggplant type, that eat the eggplant, please be careful because you can screw yourself up and go, oh man, I did it. So I'm gonna go over here. Oops. And there we go. Alien mushrooms. I don't know about that. You know what's shocking is when I was playing this before, my mushrooms, the white ones, would always get full. And you're like, oh, come on, don't do this to me. So what did he give me? Belgian fawn goats. I don't think the goats are ready. So it kind of, so the explanation of why I prestige certain things, that's why I do it. Because I'm not going to prestige every little thing. You probably can if that's a goal, to get everything to level 5 or 10. I believe it's 10. I could be wrong. But here we go. See? Okay, now I'm going to get off here and I'm going to show you all the pigs. They're all set. See? The chickens, no. And I'm not going to do them. So that is, that's the reason why I do that. I hope I get better gas mileage. Okay, my sheep, it's like, see that? I've closed these off. The bunnies will be fine. See, because now, basically, I gotta feed the horses, don't I? Oh, I don't. Well, I can. Watch, 6029, 5998, and that's with just 99. And I didn't get, I mean, I have to get this guy here to level, I haven't done the horses yet. These guys have to be level 25 to get all these, the donkeys and things like that. So in the sense, it's that, I'm kind of sort of ahead of the game in a way, but what I make sure of is that I have plenty of crops down for my animals, because otherwise, you're going to be sitting there pulling your hair out going, oh, what the heck did I do? And see now, these are the eggplants. That's a quested item. But what I've been a little consistent about is putting the eggplants in rows of 2 right now. Just like with my trees, I put them in rows of 2, not 3. So here I'm gonna put down. I'm gonna do it again with those because I'm curious what you get. Wow, what do you get? It says unlock new item. What new item am I gonna unlock? I'm curious. Maybe. Oh no. Oh, whatever that is. Okay, so we get a new parsnip. Is that it? So I'll do that. I'll put this in. Pray. Because, again, I'm not going to go and do, another row of potatoes. Because, if someone was here right now trying to, if they came here to visit my farm, you could get favor. You're not going to get a whole heck of a lot of XP. Unless you go run around and do my flowers. I would be so happy. Oh, God, I hate doing flowers. That's terrible to say, right? I really hate doing flowers. I did in Farm Together the first one, and I still don't like doing flowers. And the thing that's funny about it is yeah, you do get a lot of XP, but my thing is I like feeding the animals, and I love doing the trees. And, I've been kind of curious. How many of you, go, oh, I don't like doing that. And I've heard people, oh, I don't like doing that. No. I hate doing the trees. Well, you know what? I actually love doing the trees. Um, I love doing the animals. You know, the crops. Give it. I could. It doesn't. I mean, I know that it feeds the animals, so that way I'll do them. But honestly, I don't like doing flowers. I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. How do I private my farm? I'll show you. I'll make it public because if someone visits me, oh, wouldn't that be a heavenly thing? Hold on a second. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah, I've set this farm to private for 2 days only because um, the reason I did that was solely because I needed to get, I wanted to get the farm set up. Because if you recycle your farm and somebody comes and visits and, there's nothing there, it's like, oh God, someone's here and there's nothing for them to do. So that's why I made it private. I don't have to worry about it now. I mean, I can be public now. But let me do it. I'll show you. Okay. The way you the way you make your farm however you want, you have to exit out. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So you exit off of that farm. You go to My Farms, for example. The one I'm playing on right now is this one. Okay?
Hello, Moto.
Oh, who's calling me on my lovely phone? Oh. And then they hang up. Okay. Alrighty. So I've got this one here. This is the farm that I'm on. Okay. Here's what you do. You go to your farm, like when you go to My Farms, whichever one you're working on that you want to make private, you go to that one. Like I have this one here, Wolf Spirit. Okay. So when you click on it where it says My Farms, okay, you want to go over here and you can swap it out. Public, offline. I guess I honestly haven't tried this. You can be offline, but on the flip side, it says no one can join the farm. So even if you had the code to My Farm, I'm assuming that you can't get on My Farm, period. So okay, see, online private. The only way if somebody is private like mine, like this one is now, if you know the code, you hit the Y and then you punch in that code, then you go that way. If you make it public, that means obviously anyone can join. So I'm going to put it to public. I won't get anybody to join. And again, my code. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to My Farm. Okay, here's the thing, Blaze. I'm going to tell you right now. Just bear this in mind. Okay, this is a main farm, for example. It does not have an extension. But on my other farm, it does. When you're on your second farm or extension, okay, it's private across the board. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. I kind of thought that at first too, but no, you cannot. Because basically it goes by your main farm. So let's say hypothetically, you're on your expanded farm and you're in there fixing it or whatever. Yeah, if you set that to private, all across the board, your farms are private. And I've done that just because, I don't want someone being on my farm and I'm in the process of doing things. Yeah, unless it's like there's stuff there for them to do. But if I just did a recycle, because I kept this farm private for like 2 days, because it took me 2 days. Oh God, I went a lot of late nights. It took me 2 whole days to get this to where it is right now. 2 days. And I'm still, and obviously I'm still working, obviously I'm still working on it now, but at least it's not to the point where no one can come here and do things, because, I have my farm. Obviously, you can get XP, you can get favor, whatever. I can do that. But absolutely no, you can't, unfortunately. And the other thing that I don't understand either is, I'll show you something in town. I thought, because, you got your expanded farms, right? So I'll show you something on that. I thought that was interesting. I says, I can rename my expanded farm. Yes, you can. But guess what? It doesn't show up as that name. It shows up as your main farm's name. But I'll show you. I have to show you on my other farm. Yeah. So what, are you level 318? Oh, no. So, you're not going to delete your first farm at all. Not at all. Whatsoever, not. What you do is, and I'll show you that from my other farm. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me show you. I'll exit out. Oops. Okay, my farm, this one, I'm going to put this back to private. Okay, bear in mind that this all says land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And if you look at the very tippity top, it'll say Leisure Larry's place. Okay, so I'm going to go back to land 1. Okay, even though I can access 5 farms, 4 of them being extended farms. Okay? Now, no, listen, don't worry about it, Blaze. I don't mind, because that's why I do these streams. If somebody needs help, or if they're, if they're not sure of something that they're doing, it's not a problem. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help those that, need it. Okay, so I'm going to run over here for a moment. This is your town hall, right? Okay, now I'm going to just show you a little thing. This is where I am right now, because you can see the little check mark up here. Fishy flowers. Animal pen, secret garden, and then farm 4 and farm 5. By the way, it'll say how many plots you have, so it'll say 1/49, which means I haven't done anything with it. This one's fully open, this one's fully open, and this one's fully open. The bottom 2 are not open, okay? Now, here's the thing. Let's say, for example, because, see, I know what's there. It'll say fishy flowers, right? Okay, here's the thing. I hit the X, okay? Because if you look down here, it says details, rename, help, back. So I'm going to hit the X to show you what details does. Details, basically, what that means is, because, like it's called fishy flowers, meaning it's got fish and flowers. That's all it's got. I could also put the boat there if I want. So see, I'm going to click on this and show you. Okay. Oops, I have to hit it again because I didn't. Okay. This here. There. Okay. I just changed it. I just changed the picture. Okay. Because I know it's got fish and I know it's got flowers. Okay. Now, if you look at the bottom, it says why rename. And guess what? oops, no. Oh, farm 4, oh gosh, I did it. I screwed up. No. I want to hit back. It's no man's land. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to hit Y to rename. And there you go. Pick a name for this land. The thing about it is it's not going to show up. It's not going to show up as whatever the original name of your farm is. That's what's going to show up. It's not going to show up Fishy Flowers or. I mean, if it does, I have to have someone verify that for me because I haven't seen it. So that's where that comes in. Now, okay, I'm gonna go to number 4 for a moment. Okay, travel to this land. Okay, now as you see, it comes back up it this way, right? So it'll come up. The bus stop is going to have the same name as anything. If I want to change what the bus stop looks like, you just walk up to it and hit Y. Okay? But I'm not going to change it. Now here's the other thing. I'm going to farm settings. It should tell me right up there in the top. It says it's private. So let's say hypothetically I wanted to make it public. Well, let's just try this. I'll show you. I have to exit out, don't I? Okay, exit out. My farms. This one. Okay, number 4. Okay. Now, the thing is, I just made it public. All right? But now I'm going to go out of this again. I'm going to go back in here. And guess what? They're all public. So if I go back here and make it private, they're all going to be private. No, you don't have to have 2. I mean, basically, see, like I have Land 1 will always be called Land 1 because that is the first farm that you did. So then when you get 2, 3, 4, and 5, it's going to be your extended 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how you should look at it, as being, it's almost like that's your main block right there. So now we're going to give you 4 more blocks, but none of them will ever be your second main, third, and fourth, and fifth. It's just going to be an extension of your first farm. Yeah. So, if you... Oh, the town hall building. Oh, the reason why I have different main farms is because I have this one here, the Legionary. I have this one here, Wolf Spirit. And then I also have Baby Steps to Forgiveness. And the purpose behind that one was when we had newcomers coming in with PlayStation and Xbox and Switch. What I did was I started this farm for people that are new from consoles, and that farm was kind of geared towards people that came here, and but now see, if I went up here and deleted this, it's going to delete the whole entire everything. If I delete any one of these, they're gone. Poof. So when you go to here, okay, and you recycle, that's a totally different thing. But if you, like when you hit there, you can recycle any one of your farms. But you can't see, like I said, if you go in there and delete that, don't do it, because you're literally deleting your main farm. Just remember, number 1, this here, land 1. Now, if I hit delete, right, it's going to delete the entire everything. It's going to delete everything. It's going to delete all my extended farms. Okay? The only way, let's say you're not happy with, one of your lands, for example. So if you're not happy with the way your farm looks, recycle it. And then you can start over. You can recycle without getting, without losing that farm. And plus you get your 100% back. Everything you put on that farm, you will get all that money back in diamonds. And it even shows you. Oh, but I will tell you this. I hate doing that. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. If I do this one, this is just one I was playing around on, all right? Now, here's what happens. It says, are you sure you want to delete baby steps? And it says here, important, keep the input press button to confirm. So if I hit a yes, it's going to delete it. But then it's going to tell you that you'll get X amount of diamonds and ribbons and gold back. And if you plan on, I guess if you're going to delete the whole thing, here's the thing. If you plan on deleting it, just delete it. Just do it. But if you plan on recycling a farm, okay, this is what happens. I'm gonna play on this for a moment and show you what I'm talking about. This farm's a mess. Okay, so now I'm going to stand here. See, it's a mess. It's not even open. So even if I was to delete it, it's not going to matter. Okay, so now I can go to farm settings. Now you see this here? It says recycle. Now, it says, now let's say this was extended farm number 2, 3, 4, or 5. Yeah, recycling, absolutely. So let's say, for example, this farm is an extended farm. Let's just say it's extended, okay? So I'm going to hit the recycle farm. By the way, before you recycle, make sure you harvest everything on that farm, okay? It says recycle all farm items except the most important ones. This is a new thing, by the way. It says money recovered. And I'm going to show you this. Okay, money recovered, I'll get 9 million. I'll get 4,661 diamonds, 185 ribbons. Ooh. Okay, if now your quick travel points are going to be, your little quick travel places. So if I say no, it's going to give you, see? It's going to give you 12 more diamonds. 12 more ribbons, I'm sorry. So you see what I'm saying? It's going to just give you that much back. So I keep them because, just keep them. Keep add-ons. Now, add-ons are your sprinklers, glow sticks, and all of that. Keep add-ons? No. So it's going to keep those sprinklers and things like that. But if I decide that I want to say, oh, geez, you know what? I don't want any of the add-ons. Then you just go no, and then boom. You see, 185. Well, now I'll get that. See the difference? So I'm putting no because, excuse me, I'm going to be getting my 185. But if you choose to keep those, sprinklers or whatever you got, it's an add-on, guess what? You're only going to get 21 ribbons. Wow. I don't think so. But if, like I said, if you decide that you want to, if you don't like your farm, Adeli's correct. She's correct. Basically, I would prefer to recycle than to delete a farm. And like I said, the only reason why I made, the only reason I made this farm, as you can see, It's not fully open. But what I did was I opened it from top to bottom, okay? Just so I could find my center.
Motion detected at the front door.
Hello, McFly's out there. So that is the only purpose and the only reason. So, I mean, like I said, it's totally up to you what you want to do. But, like, yeah, I suppose I'm not going to recycle anything right now because it's working, And I kind of hoped at that time when I was doing this here. Oh, here's a funny one. You know what I did because of the prestige thing, right? Wait a minute, get out of there. These are my apples, right? So I knew, and I was saying this to people, hey, you know what you should do if you're just starting out and you got a new farm? Guess what you should do? I have a big whopping 130 apple trees. But here's the thing. They're cheap, okay? That's number one. I'm just saying. Number two, they level up pretty fast. So by the time, well, I'm not going to have a whole lot of money, but it's just the idea. I can get these apples up to a decent level of getting it close to prestige. See? Well, that was great. No, that's great because I mean there are some really nice people out there. They are. But I mean, basically, like I said, I mean, I know that it's kind of difficult because here's a perfect example of oh my gosh, I've got a farm here. Where am I supposed to put all this crap? Because you got to work it in that sense that because you have so much space. But thank God we can flatten the place. But that's a work in progress too. Because when I go to town, oh God, everything is so bare. I do have this guy here. I don't have a lot of buildings. I do not. I don't even think. No, I don't. See, I'm missing like one. Ah, that's the one with the. Oh, it's got the paintings and stuff. Okay. So, I kind of know what the... Oh, that's the guy that gives you... Or, no, that ain't... No. Ah, yeah, we don't want that one either. I don't care. Oh, that looks like the prestige one. Oh, wait, maybe that one could be. But, I mean, I like, it's like some of the things that you get are great. Like, I broke down and, yes, I bought the Farmers Union. I bought it. But, sadly... Oh, I gotta sell some fish. That's what helps you get your diamonds. And listen, don't worry about getting full. Really, don't. Don't do it. My farm is a lowly 46, okay? So please do not worry about your inventory being overloaded. Who cares right now? You've got 1,230 fish. Okay, so the thing is, just sell them. Don't hold on to them. I mean, you'll get your fish machines and all that sooner or later. And I sell them because you know what? It's going to give me diamonds. And I'm not going to upgrade that first. Absolutely not. Where's my garage? It's over here somewhere. Oh, Lucy. Where's my garage? My garage? Where the heck's my garage? Oh, this guy here? He's the restaurant, right? Here is your ribbons. Okay? So as soon as you have a house, start cooking cupcakes. Start cooking stuff. And if you could get some spice, this is your man right here. Okay? Juice, the same thing. So try to, I know it seems like a lot, but try to upgrade him as much and as often as you can. Because he is the one that will give you ribbons. It might be a little difficult with some of the other shops. I finally put her in. Hold on a minute. This one here, or him, okay. This one here is, for your, this one gives you diamonds, by the way. So you've got the wool and you've got the feathers. Okay. So now, when you upgrade it, okay, I know you go, oh, geez, come on. I will tell you something. This shop with the restaurant will pay off in the long run, okay? It's not going to hurt you. It's going to be more of a help than a hindrance. And same thing with your warehouse. I mean, obviously you want to level that up. Oh, shoot, I didn't have whatever. Okay, here is the main event. Our garage. Now, I know you go, I'm supposed to have ribbons. Absolutely, I understand. But when you start getting ribbons, okay, you definitely want to, don't go crazy, but you definitely want to try to get your garage leveled up as much as possible and when it's possible, okay? Because I just showed you ways of how to get more ribbons, aside from the guy that you can get the quest from. I don't think I put those buildings up here, or if they're up here at all. But let me just show you something, if I have it. If I don't, oh well, I'm doomed. Okay, here we go. No. Okay, this is your warehouse. See what I'm saying? He wants ribbons, I get it. Where is the... Don't I have it yet? Probably not, right? Oh! Wait. No, Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Give me a minute. Here we go. This young lady, she's another ribbon giver. Now, if you remember, you got yourself 2 jam stalls, or a jam stall machine, rather. It might help you a little if you had at least 2 and no more than 2. Okay? So if you want to upgrade it, by all means, because she will give you ribbons. See that? And for definite sure, you will already have your jam stall. Okay? So I mean, just don't panic like, oh, I need to get ribbons. You can get them. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you... Oh, and this one here, I don't think she does. No, she does not. But she's pretty good with the other things, like if you have way too many berries, because you don't have a lot of rabbits. But if you have rabbits, then you better consider back up. Peanuts, definitely sell them, because you do not have the peanut butter machines yet. Grapes, well, it's your preference. Where is... I'm trying to find it. Flowers. Oh, here we go. Flowers. Yeah, these are always fun. These are useless. These 2 here. This flower and that one. Okay? So what you want to do is, if you get some, sell them. That's what gets you diamonds. Upgrading, again, it's your preference. These guys here, they don't. They give you diamonds, but it might behoove you to eventually work on these, like, last, kind of sort of like in the midway. I would recommend that you get your, like the restaurant, the arts and crafts, and your garage in particular, especially level that up. Your warehouse, level it up. But look at the shops and see what they offer, before you decide, oh man, it's doable. Look at that. Richard gave me some stuff. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to look at this guy here. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. This is the milk. And this is your tuna, fish, whatever. But I'm going to take a flashback to the farm. Let's see. What level is this? Level 11? and 16. Okay, so I only had one. So now I have 2. And they give you, they besides the XP, they also give you diamonds. On the farm, see, that's why I'm saying with your apples, they're always able to be harvested. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I did. I kind of cheated a little bit. I put my bunny rabbits over here. But I'm going to look and show you. Okay. More stuff. Oh, 250 diamonds. I don't want another house right now. Okay. See, here's the thing. When you see all these new factories and things like that, okay. That's your tomato one. Oh, no, that's your jam factory. I'm sorry. Dar. Okay, this is your juice one, which is mainly it takes lemons. I kind of went a little overboard on my other farm in the early stages. But I will tell you right now, if you're going to get lemon machines early stage, when I say early, I mean so early, it's going to be early. Just get 2 or 1. Sound? I don't know. My sound cut out? Let me see. I don't know. Well, my sound's there. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Let me see. Oh, wait. I can tell on my phone. I think. Let me see. Okay. Team manager. Nope, I can hear my sound, so it might be on your end, Blaze. Nope, I can hear my sound, so it might be on your end, Blaze. I can hear my sound. Yeah. Okay, close it out. Hit this. And back up. Okay. Now, here we go. So anyways, like I said, if you're early on, especially like now, at this stage of the game of 46, if you could afford to sneak around, I don't know what to tell you. It's because I can hear it. I mean, unless somebody else can chime in and say, hello, I don't hear. But I have GM factories. I have 2, and I would really recommend 2. Maybe you might have accidentally muted something. Try that. Trying to think. Trying to look and see. I'm trying to take a sneak peek. Okay, those are for cows. Oh, that looks like the peanut butter one, and I don't want it. Oh, that's definitely the wine. Like I said, if some of you say, "Oh, I hate doing trees," then do yourself a favor, don't do it, because you're going to have these factories looking for stuff, and it's not going to be there. So, I wonder if I could just lay out a bunch of event items on that farm. That would be awesome. But I don't think so. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, those are quested. I'll take that. Yes, sirree. I'll definitely... Oh, these are gonna... Wait, no, it's the blue ones, I think. You know what I like about these flowers? Oh, and guess what that... Oh, they level it up. Okay, never mind. What I like about these flowers is they're like an hour. An hour's time. I could exit out of my... Well... Let me exit out of my game and I'll restart it. Because it looks like, you know, because if I exit out of my... If I exit out of my Twitch, it ends the video, so... But the sound's coming through, so... I don't know. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, 7's not ready. But these new flowers are nice, because like I said, they're an hour. And that's it. An hour's time. Ooh. Oh, and I will tell you, I must have been cross-eyed last night. I was going cuckoo crazy last night. I was setting up my fish last night. And I'm sitting there going, why did I do that? You know, it's like when you put something down and then you go, why did I put those there? You know, it's like, no. Because what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep them, you know, under the same kind of like fish category. Resource, sorry. Let's say it that way. But there's only 72 fish here, sadly. But you know what? It works for me. It works for this farm. And that's what counts. Now, you're probably wondering, why is this blank? It's because it's going to save me time in the long run. I need to have my silver hakes level 50. And I need to get these sea breams, those levels. So I'm not doing too bad, you know what I mean? But then these are 177, so I'm not doing too bad. I'm kind of, sort of. But basically what I did was, though, I left those spaces open so that way when I have to add the new fish, that spot's going to be open for them. I mean, I know I could probably put fillers in there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wait. That's just me. I mean, it's an idea I came up with. I said, you know, I'm just going to leave it open. I'll walk the extra mile. I don't care. Go up here. See, by the way, on this farm, I only have two flowers, 2 jam stalls. That's it. Because I know that this farm is not going to, you know, generate what I need. And if you notice, that was a level 100. Yeah. It takes 300 of each thing. Now, this one here, this is a level 6. So, you see, take a lot less. This is my flowers. Okay, so I got my diamonds, right? But see, refill 100. Okay? This was the low level, so it's not going to want a lot. Building not ready. Cows. And it's going to be hard for me to keep up with the grapes and the tomatoes. I think I'll, well... What is this? Okay. I always had a problem with lemons. And again, if you're near your houses, just do these. Finish them off. Oh, and the notes. That's another thing I want to show. Ooh, I unlocked something. Okay. Single notes. Okay, so it looks pretty okay. The notes say I have 42 doubles and a single for 68. So as long as you kind of keep up with, the doubles. What does this need? Minuet. What is the minuet? That's not... Is there a minuet? Come on. Oh, there is. Had to check. Once you get all the piano songs open, try to make it like an even, especially with the houses now that we get these days. And I keep doing these all the time. Again, it's up to level 27. Okay, so I try to keep up with as much as I can, Okay, what's this? See, oh, this one wants this. I really haven't paid much attention to what it gives me. Ooh, Sleeping Beauty. Ooh. I don't like this green wallpaper. I think it was all I could afford. Let me see. Wallpaper. Did you all see that meadow wallpaper? It's okay. Really. See, I don't know. I'm just, and like the kitty one, I love my cats. Don't get me wrong. Wait. Oh, no, not very Disney. The rabbits. I wish they would have. I'll give you some options. Now here's the chickens, ducks, whatever. Fruit wallpaper. I'm still trying to. I don't know. I was thinking about the paneling, right? Oh, green, no. Good Lord, no. Maybe this one, blue. You know what? I'm going to take the blue. Yeah. Oh, on the floor. Oh, my gosh. I know this is not going to... Oh, wait. Oh, gosh. Wait. $20 diamonds. Really? Ugh, no. Oh, my God. No. I'm taking the 20 diamonds. Okay, Blaze. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Look at that lemonade. It's way over there in East Overshoe. Up and there's the little pig. Pig portraits pay off pretty decent. Just FYI. Make sure he's fed. And... what was that other one? Minuet. What was the minuet? It's so hard for me to keep up with these. Minuet. Those are new ones because I've never seen those on Farm Together. See, these are all the, your portraits. I'm really surprised they did not put a fish in here. I don't get it, but that's all right. I mean, swordfish, come on, guys. That's a popular fish, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, if you look and see what it yields, 223, 183, 119. You know, obviously they get lower. 350, 466. But now, in a sense, you're technically getting a little bit under 466 because you're paying 88 a pop. Okay? 88 diamonds for 466. So I don't know. I don't think you get... Oh, crap. I forgot the food. See? Yeah, here's my green machine kitchen. I don't like green. It's not my favorite color. I like blue, but not green. Okay. And I put a little trees over here for the background. You know how it is. You're gonna have a little something over here. Okay. Now, was there anything up over here? No. Oh. I should hit those flowers up there in 7. See, I got these markers, the quick travel posts are all screwed up. So, okay, I'll do these flowers first. Oh, and there's something else I want to show you guys about Prestige that I kind of I've been paying attention to it, honestly, I have. Only because, and I'm sure you guys have noticed it, have you noticed that some of them, some of the things that you do are leveling up a little faster than others? So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that, just kind of, and how you can tell is when it's leveling up like faster than the other. If you notice, okay, so number 46. If I had a lot more flowers, I'd probably get it to 47. But here's the thing. I haven't watered my flowers. And by the way, even on my main farm, or actually Larry's farm, I did not put all the sprinkles on the flowers yet. I have not done that. But I want you guys to see something here on the little ticker. If you look down, it's not going to let me point it out to you, but now you see where it says level 57 for the flower? Okay. Where it says level 57 for the flower, watch the ticker. Watch the tick. You see how it's kind of going semi-fast? Okay. On some flowers and crops, they go a little faster than usual. On some, they go slow as molasses. So you're going to be waiting forever and a day for it to hit prestige. Okay? I'm just saying. Oh, good. So it was your phone. Okay. Better your phone than mine. Just kidding. But I think, because I've gone to so many farms and even some lower ones, and I've seen people prestige everything that you can think of prestiging. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but here's the thing. Aside from paying big bucks, pay attention to the ticker. And again, by me saying the ticker, it is the one that says level 52. And watch how slow or fast it goes, because it's gonna go that same way under prestige. So if you're thinking, oh, I want a prestige, okay, apple trees, the ticker it's a tad slow, but not by much. Okay. And you also got to bear in mind and understand that, obviously it's going to level up things are going to level up pretty fast. And the reason that some things level up, especially if you want to go for your prestige, I think it has a lot to do with the like how many seasons it is, because sometimes with something that's 4 seasons, it's not going to level up as quick as something that has 1 season. Okay? You don't necessarily have to have a high level whatever. It's all in a matter of paying attention to that little ticker of what you're doing. And because the other day I was like looking at it, I'm like, damn, that is slow. Pardon the way I say it, but it's like, wow, that's really slow. I don't want to prestige that one because it's going to be taking me all night and day. So, but some things for the purpose of getting ribbons, for example, yeah, like in my case, the only 2 I did prestige-wise was these 2. Okay. Well, on my main, you guys seen how much it costs? It costs a lot of money. So I mean, and a lot of ribbons and a lot of things, So I again, it's like I try to think smart. Like here's a good one. These are your basic potatoes. Okay? So here's our potatoes. Watch the little ticker. Yeah. You see how slow that is? That is slow. But that's because the potatoes are 4 seasons. But yes, in fact, I did prestige these because they take, if you have them watered, sprinklers, it's a 20-minute wait. If you go, and plus these are all 4 seasons. Bear that in mind. They're 4 seasons. But they give you good favor. I'm going to throw them favors out there to you guys because I want you to understand that, the greatness of having favor and the little things you can do. Like when I did the rabbits, that took me a couple of minutes. But at the same token, guess what? I also earned double that, I got 2 more diamonds than usual. And I did start the favor on my main farm. I did favor my rabbits. I'm still waiting for the darn things to hit level 2, I think 3. So, yeah. It's like, don't hold your breath. Because you got to realize every 2 hours, that's when they're ready. Or 2.5 hours, that's when they're ready. If we could put sprinklers on them, wouldn't that be just lovely? Okay. So, I'm just going to give you a recap of what I'm doing here. See, like with my lettuce, I will not plant it unless it's a quest. But on the other side of it, I have eggplant, I have wheat, and I have the garlic type. And so those are the main ones that I will keep over here. Like here's the corn. I don't think that's I don't think no, I didn't. I should have, but I did not. Oh, because it's got to be level 100, that's why. Oh, okay. My corn is level 106, right? Okay. I'm going to go to town. Oh, I'm curious. I'm just so curious. How much is it going to cost me? Oh, an arm and a leg. Maybe a couple. Ooh. Oh! Now, you know what? That isn't bad. Seriously. 250,000 and 100 diamonds. That is not bad. And you figure, right? When you have your corn and you're planting it, and I get it. Some people don't. You're like, oh man, it's a favor farm. What do you expect? No, I'm just kidding. When you plant that corn, the corn is what, I don't know, 30 minutes or something, or 15. So here's the thing, right? Just like your lettuce. When you break it down, honestly, I'll do the corn. But the thing is when it hits level 5, I'm gonna get 2 wheat instead of 1. Okay? But I'm getting it at a very cheap rate. I feel like I'm doing a commercial here. I'm getting it for a cheap rate, yeah. there we go. Now, I don't think I have anything else posted besides the apples. Oh, I have to go. I don't think there was anything else listed. Okay, let's go to our trees. If I did, you see, it's ready, but no, I'm not ready. No. I'm not gonna boost bamboo. Nope. Or this. Nope. I could, but I'm not gonna. I can't afford it. I just can't afford it. So I'm just double checking on what I thought I had. Okay, see? I only have 391 of them, but in the long run, it's well worth it. It is to me. So, I mean, you have to really kind of pay attention to, you know, what you're prestiging. Okay, so now we have our corn. Now watch the ticker. This is what I found interesting. Okay, here we go. Now, in the early stages of doing your corn, you're going to go, oh, wow, that's going pretty fast. Yeah, because it's level 1 territory. So, yes, it's going to level up pretty fast. But then as it progressively gets leveled up, it's going to slow down. It's going to reach that point where it does slow down. It's not going to go as fast as this little ticker is going now. Okay? So you got to kind of keep your eye out for that. You got to look at it basically at what level it is. Like if it's gearing towards, like, you know, before you prestige it, look at everything you're planting or you're harvesting or whatever, but please take a look and watch the ticker. Watch how fast or slow it goes. When it's, let's say, above 50 or 60, that's going to show you, you know, that it's going faster. Because if you sit there and go, oh yeah, I'm going to prestige the corn, and you'll have it all the way up to level 10 in a few days. No, that's not how it works. Same thing with, I tried it once, and I'm not going to do it on my other farm. I did prestige the Mars and the Polar flowers. Oh my gosh, that hurt my pocket. I mean, it was just devastatingly painful. But I did it anyways, just to see. But then when I realized, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be broke. I mean, it's... Well, I could make now, but if you're just starting out, here's the thing. I could make ribbons on that other farm fairly easy. And diamonds, well, piece of cake. The thing is, but I also have those 3 extended farms, okay? So that's where I get a little advantage because, you know, I can afford to do that. But I am not, no, I'm not going to do that with, no. Because I'll constantly be broke. And I've seen my friends be broke, you know, so I'm like, no, I don't want to be that way. Now, if you watch the ticker now on the corn, it's still going fast, but it's slowed down a little bit. And it will eventually be like a little slower. And I thought about prestiging grapes, you know, but then that means you'd have to prestige all 4 because they're all 4 seasons. And the same rule applies with the, you know, the garlicky type ones too. You'd have to. And I'm watching my gas. See? Okay, now, zucchini isn't... Oh, it's not going to show... Oh, wait. I can plant something here. Zucchini. Please have a zucchini. No. No, 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 no. See that? 4 hours? Yeah. No. I don't want that. What's cheap? What's cheap? Cheap. I am cheapskate. Okay, 35 minutes, right? Which means it's going to give me, 35 minutes, which means it's like 30, 15, 30 minutes, 15, it's like 17 something minutes. Okay, so it's not bad. And when I go harvest those, oh. So you really have to pay attention when you are harvesting something. Pay attention to the little ticker before you decide to put prestige on it. Because I just don't see the point of when everyone I've seen do it, prestige everything in their farm. Because you're never going to have enough time. I mean, I get it. But then on the flip side is that it's like you're just wasting a lot more coins and things like that when you're trying to, especially if you're trying to get an extended farm up and running. By prestiging everything, you're losing. So I try to prestige just the main things. Like on the other farm I have one chicken, the leghorn. That one I prestige because those things lay their eggs every 20 minutes. So in some sense, make those little chickens that, every 20 minutes, think about it. If you're over there harvesting your chickens, they're going to level up. And I try to think the same way with, things that I harvest and stuff like that. I mean, I do. I try to think that way. Look at that. He's getting all those trees, and I'm sitting here going, oh, please don't do this. So we now have a holiday coming up, everyone, huh? Halloween. You know what I'm going to be doing, don't you? I'm going to have all the lights off in my house. I'm going to have all the lights off. Yep. So I hope that's what you do. You just shut all the lights off and close your curtains. And the thing is, it's kind of funny. There's a lot of kids around where I live now, my new place. A lot of kids. Oh, God. Why? And grapes, my experience with grapes, and literally, I had a field that went with grapes all the way down. Like, actually, I started from here over to here, mid-center. And I didn't really make a whole lot. I made more with spice than I did with grapes. But I did the spice first before I did the grapes. I thought, oh, I'm going to have a winery. Yeah, don't do it. Just don't do it. Now, see, these are my grapes, 38 minutes. I haven't really, like peppercorn. And that's what, 2 hours. I've been selectively putting down as much as I can so I can get spice. And that's what I would do if I were you guys. Is just put down, oops, I want to do corn again. How's my corn doing? Oh. Okay, corn. See, this is the only corn that I will really plant. 15 minutes, your corn's ready. And you see that? But it takes a little longer. But see, now it's going to go kind of fast. But when that corn reaches a certain level, it slows down. I think I want to say the first 20 levels is when it kind of goes fast, and then it slows down. It does. And it makes sense, you know what I mean? It does. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's my... Oh, she's probably What are you doing? Oh, come on. I want to hit the end. Oh, there we go. You know, eventually what I'm going to do is when I get this whole entire farm, by the way, and I will show you, when I am finally opened up all the other plots on this farm, I'm going to recycle it again. Because it'll be fully opened, and then I can do whatever I want. Because right now it's... I mean, as you can see, it's like everything is jammed. You know? I mean, I was looking at it last night, and I'm like, wow, I really crammed it all in. See, she's getting all those flowers. Oh, wow, I got a whole 50 ribbons. Woo, woo. I must have just put those down. See? So, I don't know when this farm is going to be fully open because I have one. Shoot, that looks like 4, doesn't it? Oh, wait a second. I should have paid attention because it's 49, right? So, good Lord, have mercy on me. Thinking. Oh, I shouldn't think. It hurts my brain. Oh, number 7's ready. Yeah. I want to get these. I think these are supposed to be level 20. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe. We'll see. I do like these flowers, though. I think it is 20. That'll open up the next flower, and then I can put it down. Should have seen. I was so tired. I kind of screwed up. I tried it one way. I said, no, that's not going to work. And again, I like these flowers because look at that. These are going pretty fast. If you look at the ticker, at level 21, they're going pretty fast. So I might prestige them. I might. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up, you know? Oh, wait. What does she need? Oh. Hey. Wait a second. Um, um, the chickens. Again, I'm going to show you this. Watch this. Now the chickens are all blocked off, right? And they're all needing food. So watch this. See, when they're not blocked, when they are blocked, you don't feed the other ones. I'm trying to, these leghorns look pretty. Because I do have them on my other farm prestiged, and they're level 90 now, not prestige though. So it's I don't know. It's like these ones here. It's kind of like a toss up. But the thing is, all kinds of flowers. Okay. Now, see, these guys are fed. But that's what I'm saying. I look at the ticker to see, how they're leveling up. They kind of run about the same. The chickens, I think, run roughly about the same. I don't know. I just think that if you haven't prestiged everything or you're not sure, pay attention to the ticker. Oh no, I'm fine. No. Okay. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oh, I have them. Oh, pink rose, yeah. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. She has. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Is that the wall? No. Wait a minute. White. White. Okay. Are you kidding me? That should not. Oh, wait a minute. It's right. That's right. The white. Oh, Christmas poinsettias is what I can do. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot all about those silly things. And I'm gonna put a Hoosie sign right up here. Okay, right here. With the gas pump. Oh, I hate. Oh, come on. Um. Come on, the stupid thing. Okay. Let me see. Event. Let me see. Sheet. Um. I think it's red and white. Yes, yep. Yes. Oh God, if I recycle them, I'm doomed, right? Oh! Crap. Where is she? Oh, look at it. See, these are the Christmas ones. And you know what's stinky about this? Okay, the thing is, it says marbled poinsettias, right? Here's the thing. I can't prestige these because I don't have them. I won't have them until Christmas. Well, I unfortunately missed Christmas last year, so. But I do have the Easter. I have everything but Christmas. Isn't that sad? And I did see somebody, and I did see someone, unfortunately. I don't know if they knew or not. And basically what happened was, let me finish this. That's okay. I know, huh? Christmas isn't. No, okay. I can't say what it is, all right? I was on a particular farm the other day, and I saw something that. See, I finished the Halloween event. Oh, no, that's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oops. No, you know what? To the wall. Okay. As I was saying, I was on someone's farm the other day, okay? And I saw something, and I was like looking at it, and I thought to myself, no. I mean, I've, other than Christmas, but I knew that those were not Christmas trees, okay? I'm just saying. They were very specific, because I'm not going to spoil it for everybody else. But I was like, it drove me absolutely crazy seeing this. I can't. Um. Yeah. So, anyways, I asked the person. I said, "Hey, where did you get those?" Oh, a friend of mine gave them to me. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay. So I did. I went to my friends over there in Discord, and I said, hey, has anybody heard of this? No. And I'm like, really? And said, well, I just saw them on somebody else's farm, and automatically, I had that same suspicion. Automatically, they said, that's probably someone's cheating. I'm like, yeah, probably. So, I turned around, I just kind of went about my business, and it just really. So what I did was I asked one of the devs. I told him what it was and the name of it, and he said, "Oh, that's an absolute cheat." He told me when those were coming, and I was like, "Wow." Let me see. I think it. Yeah. Yeah, So, anyways, when I sent him the message, he definitely responded with, no, they weren't supposed to have those, and, he confirmed that it was a cheat. And I really, I felt really bad because I don't think the player knew it or not, you know what I mean? I mean, I'll put stuff on your farm, not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to go look for a cheat to put something on my farm. I'm not gonna do that. And I get it, when someone says, "Hey, you're gonna have something," The problem is, again, when people put, I want to call them cheats or mods or however you want to look at it, but when people do that, you're not, you're really putting your, maybe even your console or your game PC, you possibly are putting your stuff at risk, because when someone's putting a mod or a cheat in your game, okay, you don't know what it's going to do to your game, especially when it's not a natural, normal thing that goes into your game. And I have to say this very straight and direct, okay? Even if you send me a message anonymously, I want to know something. I just got to know. I have to know. But here's the thing. When you purchase a game for, let's say, $20 or even $30, oh, I've seen $60 games too. Why do you waste your money on a game and you cheat with it? Oh, I don't understand that, because what is your point? Farm Together is a co-op, fun, relaxing game, right? So you pay $25 for the game, right? And then you learn all these cheat things that you can do in the game. What is the point of that? Please send me an anonymous message to just at least give me an answer for that, because I don't quite understand why you'd want to cheat in a game that, to me, in all honesty, and I know that a lot of people, if they were watching this, they would 110% agree. The devs have really worked their butts off and made a nice brand spanking new game, right? Oh, sure. Sure. So I just kind of wonder, though. I mean, it's like the devs do. They did a damn good job. And I've played this game since day one. And yes, I probably took some time off for like maybe a month or two. But, I mean, I was still playing it. But, you know, it was because the reason why I kind of slowed down and stopped playing was because it didn't have a lot of content way back in the day. And a lot of people that have played this game that are, you know, since day one will tell you that. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, that's my whole point. It's just that, you know, these guys work their butts off, probably stay up late, and they design, they do all of these things, right? And then, you know, somebody comes along and they add a cheat to your game. I mean, I really don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. And I'm not trying to say I've never cheated in the game. Here's what I've done. I've played Skyrim a bazillion times. Skyrim. I have played, and I'm so thankful now. With No Man's Sky, for example, I played that a bazillion times since day one. I played Skyrim since day one. But there's a website. Hold on a second. I think it's called Nexus Mods. I think it is. Yeah. It's called Nexus Mods. And and the other one that I've done was, State of Decay. I've done that one. There's another one too. But here's what I'm trying to point out to you is, with the exception of No Man's Sky, but I want to put that, let's put that on the side over here. Put that over there for a moment. A lot of the games that I've played over and over and over again, when I have looked at mods to play it again, you know, in that game, it's only because I'm like, oh, wow, that mod looks pretty cool. I think I'll use it. It's not cheating. It's just a mod. It could be a mod to do something different in the house, or, you know, if you want to be in God mode, you can do that too, because you've played it a bazillion times. So it's a single player game. So that means I'm not cheating while doing, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not cheating on somebody else's game. I'm cheating in my own game, I guess, if that's what you want to call me. But if they're legit mods that work with those games, I'm trying to think, is it Fallout? No. I'm going to go crazy now trying to remember the name of the game. But I want to get to No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky I've played since that first came out, and I will tell you, I thought, oh, this game's crappy, because I wasn't crazy about the graphics. But you know what? Over time and over the years, and even up to date, they made No Man's Sky a nice game, you know, a better game, and they've improved the graphics and the play and everything. And now you can actually go play No Man's Sky, right? And you can play that game in God mode, never have to pay for fuel, you can have any ship you want. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you know. And you know something, and I would highly recommend you playing in that mode for one reason: to learn how to play the game. And then once you learn how to play the game and all of that, then just get out of that and play it in regular mode, and you'll see the difference. Because I have had friends that have played No Man's Sky with me, and they'll go, what am I supposed to do here? How do I get that? And I think it's because like any game that you play, you have to learn to play it, right? I guess, I suppose. But No Man's Sky, I think, is a little bit more. I kind of felt, in a sense, when my friends did come play, it was a little more complicated because you get to build bases, you have mines, you can have space battles, which I love doing. Not so much now, though, because now when they come after me, it's like, oh my gosh, they're gonna kill me, you know. I mean, oh, and when you crash your ship, you lost everything, including your ship. That's sad. But I guess it is this, is that if you people are cheating in this game, keep your cheats to yourself, because it did, in that sense, it did spoil it for me, because when I saw those things, I'm like, oh, jeez. And I honestly I don't think that person knew that they actually had a cheat in their game. I don't think they knew it. And the thing is, if they recycle that farm, that cheat's going to be gone unless they do the event. Well, yeah. So, and I, like I said, I'm not going to do any spoilers. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but what it was something that we all will get eventually. But I don't like it when people have to do that, put cheat stuff down in your game. Sorry, I don't like that. But that's just me. All right, I'm off my soapbox now. Okay, yeah, much love. You're thinking, oh man, she's being witchy today. Yeah, I'm being witchy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What does it ask me for? Bamboos? Oh, it is. Oh, shit. And green peppers. Oh, well, I can get these bamboos anytime, because as long as it's the bamboo, I'm good. Okay. Huh? Wait a minute. Oh. Come on, give me my 90. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now it wants... I bet you I don't have any. It wants green peppers. Wants green peppers. Green peppers. Green peppers. I bet you they'll be red. No. Wait a minute. Oh, 180, huh? All right, I'll put these down. Brown turkey fig trees. I got those. Oh. Yeah, they get some really, I mean, Blaze, I am honestly looking forward to the Christmas stuff. I really am. And hopefully by then, I will literally have a farm big enough to have all the event items that I don't even know what they are. You know, like for the Halloween one, I do know it's going to be pumpkins. But as far as Christmas, I don't know. Could be candy canes, I guess. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. So, like, we'll both be surprised, right? Now, see, this is what I did. See how I have that increments? I have 1, 2. To me, it saves a lot of space. It really does. I mean, it just does. It saves me a lot of space. And plus, it is the long way, even though I shoulda, woulda, coulda opened that wall, but I have like, Ooh, how many? Oh, okay, 188 is the full amount of what I have. But I think it goes to 270 when I fully open it up. I have to take a look at that again. Yeah, I think it's 270. Oh, and these things, the pistachios, by the way, make sure you gather them as much as you can, because one of the things when you're upgrading your shops, I found this out the hard way. When you are upgrading your shops, right? See, it's not hitting me so bad now because I'm kind of like up to speed on it a little. Oh, these are pistachios. Oh shoot! And you know what? See, this is going to be difficult because here's the scoop. I only do it in increments of 2, right? So I'm going to have to figure this out eventually. I should just flatten the land and then I can get it over and done with. Yeah, save these pistachios, even though they're peanuts. This, yeah. But yeah, it used to ask me all the time for pears on the shops. Pears or apples. But now it's like, now it's asking me for some really stupid things. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to go to town and I am going to get me some favor. Chucky baby. Oh, I didn't have enough. Oh, she. Okay, where, I'm gonna go up here anyways and flatten it. In case you don't know what it is, I'll show you. I usually wait until I have the whole place done, but I really need to flatten the farm. And I'm gonna pay the 2,500 diamonds. I don't really care. Oh, I can't flatten it because that's another thing. If somebody's on your farm and it says someone is blocking the space, no, they're not. What it is the farm is ooh. See, it's picking the lowest thing that I have. Well, kinda. Oh, really? Okay, let's go to the garage. I don't want to go crazy. See, look at that. It's so determined I'm going to drop those ribbons. But see, no, even though, yes, I want to upgrade the inventory, I do also want to do my gas. Oh, I want to let you all know that it might be a good thing if you prestige the sunflowers. They level up pretty fast, and I've watched the ticker. So if you want to prestige something in the daisy category, do the sunflowers. They level up much faster than your average daisy under that category or resource. Okay, so like if you're hitting up, if you want to look and see what daisies give you a fast one, any one of those sunflowers will do. I've already tested it. And again, that's a newer flower. And I would just, for the time being, just pick one sunflower that you want to do. Don't do them all. Just pick one. You don't need to do them all. Let me see. But I want to find my garage again. Oh, I bet you he probably wants some. Well, before you cash anything in, especially for something very specific. Oh, he wanted eggs, right? Upgrade. We'll take it. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Give me them. Give me that. Oh, yeah, I like it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that. 71, 72. Ew. Okay, I'll take it. Oh my gosh. You see where it's going with my ribbons? Yeah, you got lucky, buddy. I think that was the first thing I actually fully upgraded was my garage. And I started going back and forth, you know. Let me see what the upgrade. Ooh, no. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. He wants pairs. See, I don't mind selling them for the simple fact that I have a lot of them. And I might give him a little bit of that. Oh, this is another thing. Okay, I have it at 25%, 50 max. Okay, pay attention to that a little bit because you may not want to, you know, sell everything all at once. Excuse me. So try to, you know, try like the 10. If that doesn't work, try 25. 50% is literally 50%. So in other words, let's go to the eggplant. The eggplant, he's going to take like 2,215. Okay. I usually stick with the 25%. That way I don't go cuckoo crazy. But that's what I would do. What does this guy want? Okay. No. Okay. And I think I got all the favor I can. Look at that. See, them sunflowers are going to level up pretty fast. Oh. I want to water those. No, I bet. Oh, I can't. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, and something's ready over here. There's nothing that needs to get done. I already did the eggplant. You know, I'm trying to. Maybe it's because this farm isn't level enough. But I do hope. Yeah. The big bear in the park, yeah. Do you have the bear? You know, I usually boost certain things and certain things I don't. It kind of depends, really, honestly. Yeah. But I know what you're saying. Like, a lot of times, like when I want to use boost, okay, when I look at my inventory, you know, it really depends. Like right now, obviously, I'm low on eggs, and well, we don't have horseshoes, but I do from the okay, from the donkeys. But I do try to use it on specific things. Like if I know that my bunny rabbits are ready, okay, even though I'll show you. Get away from there. Even though I have currently, right now, 324 bunny rabbits, right? Absolutely. I will go in and, let me see. You know, I wonder. Triple beer, it's purple, pink, I think it's brand, I think black, I have a... Oh, wow. Did you see the ones that you now can put in your house? Let me see. Let me go in here. Wait. Actually, let me see. These are all your decorations, right? Let me see something. Because I remember, you know, that's the thing too. They took those away. That's right too. If you played Farm Together 1, right? There you go. One's a little bear, like this guy. Then here. But then you have, let me see. Can't you change the color yet? Yeah, they have the 3. You don't have them? You wait. Well, Blaze, you should give me your code, and I'll come to your farm when I'm done here. But I can give you the I can also give you the Easter rabbits. You don't have to wait until Easter for them. Wait, you don't have the oh. Oh, whoa, I see now. I just realized something. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, these were Valentine's Day. That's right. I just realized that. Okay. So wait, sort by category, right? No. Yeah, those were. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, and you didn't get the Easter ones. Aw. And you didn't get the Valentine's Day ones. Oh, gosh. Aw, I feel bad. Well, listen, if you want a teddy bear or two, let me know. Oh. Yeah, it'll come around. Valentine's Day, February. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me see something. Oh, jeepers, it just dawned on me about something. Okay, so bare essentials here, right? Okay, hold on. I think it's under. Probably not. Wait, let me see. Yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I won't even put them on my farm. Ah, we go. Okay, so we have a red one. It doesn't really look very red to me. And we have a pink one. Red and pink. Okay? So here's my 2 bears. I didn't even dawn on me. I'll do the pink one. Right there. Ah, look. See? They're sitting there waiting for the honey. Because we didn't have them in the farm together one. Not these big babies that are out there. You had them inside, and that was it. So I did kind of say, yeah, they're so nice. They're really nice. Well, Blaze, you know, like anything else, you know, I mean, I'm not kidding you. I did buy it for my Xbox. And I really was dying for it to get to Xbox because I'm like, you know, my friends were playing and things like that. So, yeah. I'll be right back. So, if you want me to visit you and load you up with just a couple of bears, you know what I'm saying? Come on. But I'll be right back.
It's 5:00 p.m.
Oh no, it's 5 o'clock. And you know what that means? I gotta get ready for dinner. Well, Blaze, I'm back, but Blaze, if you seriously, you're in our Discord, I would think. But Blaze, if you seriously, if you need help with the Halloween event, please come see me. Because I'm gonna be on anyways. I'm gonna be streaming, but definitely we will get you through the Halloween event. I don't care, because I'd be more than happy to help you do that. Well, like I said, because I know a lot of, I'm telling you right now, I know a lot of people have their farms literally. Okay, if you look at this picture here, right? They do have the poinsettias. God, I can't see the name of the flower because I don't have it, and because of my low level self here. Okay. They're called Mars. Hold on a minute. Wait, what? It is, okay, so my farm has to be level 205 because those are the white ones. Those are the polar, so I have to be level 180 for polar. And 205 is when you get the Mars. But the thing is, like I said, you can definitely, I mean, keep your eyes and ears peeled for, in the Discord thing. Even if I'm streaming, hop on in my farm, and I know Ace, everybody's going to have this set up. I know Ace will, Mr. T definitely will. Because these guys, they have their farms loaded, literally. Like when we did the Easter event, I'm telling you right now, it was, to me, the saddest day of my life. I was putting bunnies and eggs everywhere. Oh my God, it was like, am I seriously doing this now? You know what I mean? It's like... I don't need. You know what? I don't even think my farm. It was my first. It was my first farm, and I don't even think I had the farm opened like all the way. So basically, picture this. You know, like over here, maybe I was stuffing eggs in the berry trees, and then over here eggs. I mean, it was just insane. I on my little itty bitty farm, I've really tried my hardest to get everything out. So when I went to Mr. T's farm, it was like, oh my God, Ace, the same thing. The two of them, I swear to God, they were having a race. Um, Between the two of them, one of them had, I don't know, I know it was like well over 12,000 eggs, okay? And then they had like about probably between 10 and 12,000 bunny rabbits on a full, wide open map farm, okay? I was like beside myself because when we can get these events done for anybody in a day. And that's how long it will take you. It would probably take you a day. At most, maybe two. But I mean, if you are having a problem with, getting the Halloween event done, oh, please, by all means, put it out there and say, hey, I need some help. Has anybody got any Halloween stuff? Because you know what I'm saying. We'll get you done, really. You know. I have been slacking on my streaming thing, and I apologize to everybody. I really do. Things have just not been hectic, but they kind of sort of have been. I'm just so busy, and I feel bad because I really like my streaming and I miss it. Like today, I chose to be late, but now it's after 5 p.m. my time. I got to get my dinner and stuff ready. And with that, I want to put a special prayer and shout outs to those that I have not seen, but I'm sure that, life goes on. You're playing other games, or I don't know. I just hope that things are okay. Health wise, please be healthy. But, my lurkers, I love you dearly. I have to tell you that at least once a week, you know what I mean? But anyway, I have to go. I mean, I have to go and have some dinner. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. We'll have something. But anyways, on that note, if any of you need some help, with the Halloween event, please, by all means, you could join our Discord channel. It doesn't mean that, you have to play Farm Together too. It means we're like friends and family, okay? I consider Maya and Mr. T and Ace like family to me, okay? They've been very good friends to me when we met a long time back, okay? And they're the sweetest, loveliest people you ever want to play, listen, they're great people, great group. But even all the others people in the Discord channel are a great group of people. They do play different games, which is great. They also, a lot of them stream. They do YouTube, and it's awesome. So, it's like whatever game you play and play it. But if you're stuck and hooked on Farm Together too, like me, there's people out there that'll help you. So with that, I want you all to have a blessed, blessed day. And I want to put out God bless to all of you. And just be, I'm glad you're all here. And I hope you know that at least, because without you being here on this planet, that's not good. What's good is that you're here. And I hope maybe at some point today I put a little smile on your face. A little, whatever. It's like whatever makes you feel good inside. Because you guys being here makes me feel good too. So with that, you have a great and wonderful day, and hopefully, I can't make any promises. I'll try to be on tomorrow early. Y'all take care.